Now then, welcome back to New Eriador. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Hope you're looking forward to a happy New Year. I'm just heading home from spawn. I've been at the Skelly farm for a little while, getting as many... Oh, there's a minecart. Somebody left a minecart in the middle of my track. Keep going. Yes, I have been fairly busy today, but not very busy at all over the last week. You may have noticed that I've missed quite a few Minecraft episodes, and that's mostly due to the fact that, well, Minecraft and... Oh, got it. Oh, I'm going all the way back to spawn. Minecraft takes so long to play. Minecraft takes so much, well, doing this sort of thing, derping, grinding backwards and forwards. I want to slow down. I don't want to go that way. And if I get out, I'm going to be stuck. Yeah. Okay. Let's go all the way back, and then I'll head back. Had a great Christmas. Yes. May as well talk about Christmas while we're on our way. I do have some plans that I want to achieve today, but not much really has happened because of Christmas. So this is like the first chance I've had to be on the server for a bit, doing my thing, doing a little bit of grinding out some stuff to get ready for an episode. Everything's pretty much as we left it, but there is a little project that I want to get sorted quickly, and that revolved around the Skelly farm. The Skelly farm having a large supply of bones. Somebody on the server did use all the bones out of the Skelly farm when I went to get some. I only wanted a few stacks, and somebody had already taken every last single bone from the Skelly farm. So there wasn't any stacks for me to just grab, so I had to stand there for a bit, AFK in, got myself up to level 23 after doing a little enchants and things like that. Nothing major. But now we're getting back into the flow again. Before New Year kicks in and new series start on the channel and things change, I'm back to New Eriador, which is not changing, which is not going anywhere. It's all... Every Monday, I'm still going to be here, New Eriador, showing you an episode from the Vanilla 1.8 server. We had a lot of fun over the Christmas period with the Christmas game that we played on the other server and invited everyone around. Hope you enjoyed the footage of that from last Monday. Big snowball fight was pretty fun, yeah, got to admit. I enjoyed myself quite a bit doing... just running around, throwing snowballs at people was fun. Hey. Would you be interested in some literature? Not right now. Not right now, thanks. Library. Rooster's got a library. Okay. I don't know about that. This is my hoard. My hoard of things that I picked up today. I have been using minecarts to bring things back. I'm trying to use minecarts for a lot of things. And using minecarts to ferry things from spawn over to base is one thing. So visiting the farms over there. We've got the... we've got the water temple, the guardian, the temple guardian, water temple guardian place. We've got the Water Temple Guardian place, which gives us unlimited fish and that prismarine and stuff. And we've got the Skelly Farm over there that does us some good as well. So bringing stuff over to this little place is, well, made easier with the use of the chest carts. Dear Nemsun, Merry Christmas, Janice and Nils. Now, I've heard about these so-called presents. Yeah, I've heard about these presents. Now, as far as I'm aware, there is TNT underneath these presents, and that is part of the so-called prank. I'm sure they've had a speaking to. They've been told off for leaving TNT as a present. Quite a bit of TNT as well, actually. But just for the sake of what's going on, thank you very much for your Christmas present. I will now see how the block update detector. Kaboom! Woo! That was a big crater. Thanks. Cheers for the crater, guys. Thank you very, very much. Love the present. Awesome. Thank you. Way to go. Thank you very much. I believe that the server has already got together to get them an equally something present of some kind. Yeah. So I didn't get any of the iron blocks or anything out of that. Awesome. I could have disposed of the TNT first. You saw, I was told to be careful that if you don't want a crater in your base, then don't open the present. But as it's out here in the safety of the wild and it wasn't going to destroy anything, I thought I would see just how destructive a prize that present actually was going to be. And it seems to be very destructive. String, bones, that's what we want. Don't think I need the bows. Yeah, don't need anything else, I don't think, from there. Oh, I got some coal ore, might as well take that down with me. Okay, today we are making a nano-farm. It's a fairly simple concept. Hopefully this variety is still working in 1.8. I've seen it before, and it looked good. And I basically wanted small farms down here in my base. Little nano farms. Not the great big farms that I was doing on the Visocraft server or anything else going on around the place. This is just a nice little nano farm is what I'm after. Let's put that away. As you can hear, there is stuff moving around. There's a chest being emptied. I've just come back to it, but this will be being emptied while we're messing about. I don't really need to filter all this through, I guess. I could take it out and manually do it. I've also got this little issue here where... yeah. I'm thinking about how I want that to stop up there for a bit longer and then stop down here until it's full. But I don't know of a way of checking a minecart to find out if it's full. Could just put a timer on, but up there is quite difficult, tight area to put a timer on it. So when it sets a signal that there's something in the hopper, it then uses a timed delay before sending him back. Or actually, it would be a time delay down here, wouldn't it, to fill up? Because every time he goes up there, he sits until he's empty. And if he's coming down here and just taking one thing at a time out of here, then that's going to be a long time emptying out. In fact, why is he coming back so fast? He's got a cartload. He should really be coming out and staying there until he's emptied out, and then when he's emptied out, power on. Should really, but he didn't seem to be. Maybe he was going with too much speed and hitting something and then just bouncing straight back. He should be emptying everything out into this hopper chain like he is now, and then coming back. Oh man, this little thing is not what we're after today, though. This is not really what I'm looking at trying to sort out today. What I'm trying to sort out today is much different. It's a little bit more of a farm that we want to work out. I want wheat, and I want carrots, and I want potatoes to be fairly quickly grown. Droppers. No, I need dispensers. And I don't have a dispensers. I have a comparator. That's good. It should be fairly simple. Should be fairly simple a deal to make. But whether it works or not in this version of Minecraft is what we're going to have to figure out. I need one comparator. I'm going to need some redstone. I'm going to need a bucket of water. I'm going to need a hoe. I'll probably just make a wooden hoe. I'll need a piece of dirt. I've got a wooden hoe. Okay, I need a piece of dirt. I'm going to need three dispensers for all this bone meal. And is that all the string I've got? Might just be enough though, eh? And gonna make a couple of bows and make those dispensers up quickly. And then we should be easy enough to make one. Yeah, three bows. Yes, okay, just enough. That's good. I like to see it when a plan comes together. Otherwise I'd have to have cut off and gone to get some more string or something. Cobble. Give me some of that cobble. Is that it? Is that all the cobble I've got in these supplies right now? Must have cobble in here somewhere. There we go. Cobble. And a redstone. I need some redstone. Let's get some redstone. Okay, we nearly everything we need, I think. Baba. There we go. 1 dispenser. 2 dispensers. Nope. 3 dispensers. There we go. 3 dispensers. Some cobble, some redstone, some bits and pieces like that. That looks okay to me. And a few of those blocks as well. Where? Oh, where? Oh, where? I think I need some half slabs as well, actually. Let's go there. I've been thinking about where, and because I want the auto farms to pump automatically into this setup, auto farms will have to go on this side. So I think I might put it on this side. So all the farming still tends to be in the same sort of area around the base. And as far as I'm aware, I don't need a lot of space. So if I leave a little gap there and come this way, that'll make it look nice and neat, and then I can maybe put some chests up the side. Maybe one more across, just to give me the ability to put some chests in. I want to be able to put some loot in here, maybe like 3 chests like that. That might work. Okay, and then a 3 and then another 2 for some more chests. That'll do it. Yeah, and then maybe just take this set out here just to even it all up and make it look nice. And I think I've got enough room here for beastie nano farms, animals. Yeah, I should have enough room there to put some nano farms in for animals. So the 2 things that I really want are going to be carrots. Oh, just break that block. Carrots and wheat, so I can breed pigs and cows. And I only really want pigs. No, cows, because I like steak. I like steak. I cannot deny that I like steak. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to carve out this little area. Hopefully this design still functions right. I want to try and get it so that I'm in the right sort of place to make it. So we're going to start with a step down. Yeah, just to get it into this sort of area. That's a good idea. And then we'll have some blocks. A block and then a dirt. That's that, yeah. And then we're going to have dispensers on the sides looking at it. So let's do that back in there. That back in there. And a temporary block there, I think. Just for now, yeah. Put the dispensers on there. Actually, before I get too carried away. Get that. Give me that. Give me that. Before I get too carried away, let's take it back one more. Just take it back a little bit more. Just so that then I walk into it rather than it's hanging out. Because I do have to put a couple of other blocks in that may make the place look untidy. We don't want that, do we? We don't want that. So that there. Okay, so that's where I'm going to stand and I'm going to get my stuff. Need a couple of blocks either side, not to the side like that, you get. And then place the dispensers. I can actually stack dispensers. Okay, I've got the dispenser. Okay, and we're going to need an on-off switch. Now, this is where the design would normally have an on-off switch down here somewhere. Lever. Let me just get a quick lever. I sometimes change this design out for something with a pressure plate, so when you stand on it, it works. But in this design, I want to use a lever. And I think I can probably get away with using the lever right there, so I can turn it off and on right there. Now, this is just where the chests are going to go, but for right now I need an access to the redstone, so I'm going to quickly carve that out for working on it over here. Okay, so my redstone block is there, so this is where it's going to come out. And I need a little hopper, I need a little clock. I need a nice little fast clock. So, I'm going to take redstone comparator out. Do I want it coming out of there? I think I might. No. I want a redstone comparator coming out of there. And if I turn this on, do I receive? Yes, I do. Okay. And then I want to set this up with a trigger of some kind. Let's put that on there. Actually, this is right where I want the water to go. So, water is going to go in there. Okay, let's break this off for now so that I can mess around with water. Put some water in there. That does that. And then this poet, and that should stay. And then I need to put another dropper there. Okay, so that's that bit sorted out. So I've got the water in. And I need to give myself a little bit more room. Oh, I just did that, didn't I? I just did that. I know. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to go up here. Let's take some more space out up here. I really should just do these sort of things off. I did it again. Derp. I really need to do these things off camera and come back to you when it's done. But it's supposed to be such a simple little thing that why wait? Why wait? Why mess about? Why wait? I don't think I need to worry about that in there. I'm going to need redstone across the top of these. And then we may as well fill that section in like that. Okay, so this redstone should trigger all of the dispensers with bone meal in. That should be what that does. When I've got the signal going up to them and a clock on. So let's take these out for a second. Let's put this on here. Actually, let's put it there, because I'd rather it goes into a block and then I can send the signal up this way, can't I? Yeah? And then the signal goes to these three, and we can have that coming around like that. Have a signal like that, and that should give us constant clock. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Yeah, there we go. So this is on subtract, basically. So it's receiving a signal and it's making itself a little clock. And that should go and trigger all of the other dispensers. Let's just test that out. Make sure that this dispenser's working. Yep, seems to be working fine. That's good. So I'll take the rest of that out. So that's where bone meal's going to go. Let's just test that one's working as well. Yep. Okay, so that one's working, and this one should definitely be working, shouldn't it? There's no reason in the world why that one shouldn't be working. Yep, that's okay. Alright, so we've got that. That's the basics of the clock and its system. It's just working like that. I can then block this away. Let's see. I don't need that space there. I do need the next space to it, and I do need that space, but I don't need there, or there. That shouldn't block anything off, should it? Nope, that's not going to block anything off. Let's just put a light behind there as well, just in case. And then I can fill this back in. And then that's where my chests are going to end up going with the loot that I get from it all. Okay, so in theory, that's the thing that I need. And I also want to put a half slab there and be able to get into it. So, in order to get into it, let's put this down this way. So I go in and under. And that's the overall system then. Like that. Yeah, that can work. And I can access those and sort myself out. Awesome, let's give it a trial run. Let's test it out. Did you finish sorting? No, you didn't. Why didn't you? Oh, because nothing's in there. I see. Right, well, that's more fixing to do. It's not perfect yet, as you can see. We're not perfect yet. But we're getting there. We're getting there faster than we're not. Let's put it that way. We're getting there faster than we're not. Now, I want all of my bones and bone meal, and I want to fill this thing up with bones and bone meal. And I also want those seeds to test it out with. There we go. We'll use those. Do I have any chests? Do I have any chests made? No, I don't. Let's make a couple of chests just for now. Just to get started. That'll do. A couple of double chests. There we go. Or a double chest. Just to place by it so that I can start working on a better looking storage a bit later on. Okay, so down here. Grab this. Put stacks of bone meal in it. Yep. I'll do more off camera just to fully stock it and go back to the Skelly farm for the bone meal and the like. But for right now, a few stacks should be more than enough to give it a good start off. Okay. So now, that's firing. And as far as I'm aware, dispensers do not physically fire if there's nothing to... no target. They don't physically do anything if there's no target. Okay? So that should just blast indefinitely until I place a seed. And when I place a seed, it automatically just gets it. Boink. It turns it... Oh, you've got to get it at the right sort of time. There we go. You've got to get the green sparkles. So I'm not getting green sparkles at that tick. But if I wait a tick... Or try and get the tick right. There we go. Now I'm getting sparkles. So now it's doing the bone meal in effect. I've got to get it in time. That's the only thing. And it just basically is a nano farm. It's just going to keep giving me the seeds and the wheat back. And the reason there's no other moving parts or anything, if I stop for a second, is because the lighting in there is dark. So technically, when I place that, it will register. And that will also block update. As that dispenser fires, it block updates this block here to change the lighting, to check the lighting. And because this hasn't got enough lighting, oh, there we go, because this hasn't got the right lighting, the bone meal should take effect and give me the wheat before it realises that it's not light enough for the wheat to grow. And therefore the wheat pops out of the ground and pops into my inventory, like so. So already, from that one stack of seeds, I've got quite a bit of wheat. The bone meal, of course, goes down 3 bone meal per piece of wheat. So the Skelly farm will be very, very useful to me. Very, very handy. I'll have to go there and AFK for a bit and then do some killing, get level up. So I'll be using that as a bit of an experience farm as well, as a bone farm. But then, once I've got what I need... I'm not going to just stand here doing it indefinitely. I'm just going to dump it away. Now, this wheat and these seeds means that I could have a cow farm and a chicken farm. And if I do the same thing with carrots, I think it still works with carrots. We're about to find out. Let's have some carrots. Let's take that wheat as well. If I do the same thing with carrots, then I should be able to have a little nano pig farm as well, if I fancy a bit of bacon instead. Let's throw all of those away, and let's test it out with carrots to make sure that's working as well. So again, we've got to get the right tick. The right tick is there. There we go, right tick. And then just hold down the right key. I could possibly do this AFK and just use up all the bone meal and get all the carrots in the world that I need. So as you can see, I've just got a nice big healthy supply of carrots. And depending on the breeding of the pigs, depends on how often I need to do this. If I don't need to do it too often, then all is good. Turn that off. Thank you. There we go. A very simple little nano farm that is very, very productive for me. And this little section here can then just be like a little foodie section. I may do like melons and pumpkins and other things along this side that automatically go into the system and head on through into my sorting system. over here, but I don't know yet. The reason I went for this first is to get the cows down here. I'm going to try and get some cows and pigs down here. At least the first 2 of each. Down into this place somehow. And I haven't got a clue how I'm going to do that yet. I may need to do some form of minecart. Minecart dropper. I may have to do something like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mess around with that between this episode and next episode. And it's got a long way to come. So I might just have a drop zone. A hole down to the floor. A hole down to there. Where I can get a minecart to just literally fall. And the minecart landing with an animal inside it. I shouldn't get any fall damage. I don't think I get any fall damage. So the minecart drop should be a good thing that I can do to bring the animals down to the bottom area. And once they're down there, of course, I can then use wheat or carrots to entice them into my lair and then turn them into a food machine, basically. I've got some other little ideas for making nano farms for cows and pigs as well. So we'll get to those in future episodes. And of course, I will also consider filling this in. Hey, zombie. Oh, hi. All my friends are turning up to wish me Happy New Year. Happy New Year! Of course, I'm not going to die because I've got healing potions. Awesome. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching. I've done what I set out to do this episode. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next episode of New Eriador. Have a happy, happy, happy New Year.